This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Sports City. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really appreciate it. So the Rugby Sevens World Cup, where Jamaica are making their second appearance. This in itself is something that should be applauded. Why? Because Jamaica's Rugby Sevens team are Jamaica's first male sports team to play at 2 senior World Cups. Jamaica's men's lacrosse team will become Jamaica's second male sports team to achieve this feat next year in San Diego, California, in the 2023 Men's Lacrosse World Cup. So in relation to the Jamaica Rugby Sevens team, they competed in the placement stage of the competition today, the bowl quarterfinals earlier today, and in those matches, well, the results were not the best for the Jamaican team. Firstly, they fell to Tonga 17-0. This followed up from their 14-5 loss to Tonga at the 2017 edition of the Hong Kong Sevens, and also Jamaica took on Tonga at the World Rugby Challenger Series earlier this year in Santiago, Chile, where they fell 29-5. In this encounter, it was 17-0. The Jamaicans, they had an opportunity to get on the score sheet, but certainly losing possession is what hurt them after a diligent first half display from the Jamaicans. And in the fight for 21st place, well, the Jamaicans took on Portugal, a team that they played in the Challenger Series and defeated at the Challenger Series back in 2020. Well, they lost to Portugal 31-7. That's Jamaica's biggest loss of the tournament so far, as it was by a 24-point margin. So what does that mean now for the Jamaican team? Well, quite simply, it means that they head to the 23rd place playoff, and it's a repeat of the matchup from last World Cup, as Jamaica will face off against Zimbabwe at the Cape Town Stadium at 1:30 a.m. Jamaica time. Wow, that's an early kickoff, you know what I'm saying? But yes, that will kick off the World Cup, as this will be the last game of the tournament for the Jamaican team. The 23rd place playoff against Zimbabwe. The match against Zimbabwe back in 2018 in the 23rd place playoff, the match ended 33-21, Jamaica scoring their most tries in a match, most points in a match at Rugby World Cup. They had 2 tries from Ashley Smith. You also had a try from Miguel Facey in that encounter as well. You also had a couple of conversions in that game as well from Conan Osborne to get the Jamaican team up and running in the tournament in terms of points on the board. I think in terms of the losses today, there were a few silly mistakes in terms of the knock-ons. That's just something that we're going to have to avoid. You know, improving on the possession and less knock-ons is something that the Jamaican team will have to work on in the future, and I'm confident that they can do that for the final game against the Zimbabwe team. What can be said, though, is that this is a vastly improved Jamaican team in terms of the performances from the 2018 edition of the tournament. In the 2018 edition of the World Cup, Jamaica fell 50-0 to France, 52-7 to Papua New Guinea. So the games and the matches are much closer in terms of the scoreline. Jamaica has been a bit more competitive in the games, hold on to possession a little bit more. So that in itself is improvement. That in itself is improvement. And I have expectations that by the time the 2026 tournament rolls around, that Jamaica can be a top 16 team at the tournament. That's what I believe that this team is certainly capable of doing. So 1:30 a.m. Jamaica time on Sunday morning, they will face off against Zimbabwe in the 23rd place playoff at the 2022 edition of the Rugby Sevens World Cup. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How far do you think Jamaica will go? Will they come 23rd or 24th? Let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports City. This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.